Shavua Tov. What can we take from Shabbos Kodesh into this week? So we'll start off with the Apterov. The Oyev Yisrael had the following comment. He said that when it came to the mun, you could taste everything, but you can't taste fish. Now this became very controversial. You can't taste fish. What do you mean? Anything that you want to taste in the mun, you were able to taste. There are 5 things that the Torah already, and Chazal, based on the Torah, say that they couldn't taste, and that's what they complained about, was the avatichim, the watermelons, the kishuim, the cucumbers, or the squash. And that Rashi already explains because that's difficult for women that are pregnant, that are nursing. It's difficult for the baby. Even today, people know that if you're nursing, you're not eating onions and squash, etc. So not a lot. But fish, where did that come in? Yeah, we definitely see that that's one of the things that Klal Yisrael complained also. Zachalnu sadago. Remember the fish that we ate free. So one explanation is that there's a difference between small fish and big fish. Small fish is actually also difficult for women that are pregnant. Big fish are not. But there's another explanation, and I think it's the lesson that we could take into this week, and especially from Tu B'Shvat. And that's the following. Everything that we have from the Rebbeinu Shem is a gift, and there's a time for each thing. When it comes to fish, the tzaddikim, a makbid, a Sakar Chava, the Avnei Nezel, any other tzaddikim, they were makbid not to have fish during the week. So this is a minig. It's a minig. You don't have to necessarily keep it, but the thought of it is that fish is designated for Shabbos. Each meal is an inyan to have fish. Fish also is gematria. The word dag is gematria 7. Like many of the other food items that we have, basar is gematria 7, marak is gematria 7, meat, soup, yain is gematria 7 if you take away all the zeros. Dag is gematria 7 fully, without even taking away the zeros. A special food for Shabbos Kodesh. During the week, the mun, if you tasted, if you thought about fish, you couldn't get fish. Only Shabbos Kodesh, there was a special gift. They were able to taste the fish. When it comes to Avodas Hashem, the Rebbeinu Shem gives us gifts. And he tells us, this is when you should have it, this is when you shouldn't have it. It's a challenge. Take someone that's dieting. Food, even your healthy foods, if you eat too much of it, it's no good. Designating times, that's the key. I'm going to tell you, everyone always looks for the secret formula for dieting. So, Rabbi Daniel says, I have a secret to tell you, but I can't say it explicitly. But from the Talmidim, it's known that he said, use a gift called nedarim. But here's a trick. To make a neder, I'm also very experienced. Make nedarim is very dangerous. The Gemara says it's dangerous. It's hard to keep. It's very challenging. And when you close the doors and say, that's it, I'm making a neder, I'm not eating for this week, I'm only eating this and this amount. Very difficult. However, Rabbi Daniel said, if you make a neder that if you eat this and this and this, if you don't keep to your diet, then you should give $100 to the tzedakah, to the organization that's not your favorite. Lamasha, he said, if you're Satmar, you'll give a chveis to Lubavitch, and if you're Lubavitch, you'll give the Satmar. Whatever not that they don't get along, but the idea is, make it something like $100, $150, something that's gonna bother you, each person according to his wealth. That you know that when you're about to eat something that you don't want to eat at the wrong time, you're gonna remember, I have to give this and this amount. Yeah, so some people end up saying it's worth giving. But this was a Rabbi Daniel's Eitzah, and it's a very powerful Eitzah. Because Nadam the Rebbeinu Shem gave us to be mezares us, to encourage us, to keep us in the right place, and to help us be timely in whatever gifts the Rebbeinu Shem gave us. Tu B'Shvat is the gift of fruits. Fruits is also something that the Rebbeinu Shem gives. It's a beautiful gift. But already Chazal say you eat too much fruits, also not going to be healthy. It's going to knock you out, too much sugar. So the Rebbeinu Shem said, take the gifts, use them well, use them timely at the right time, and through that the Rebbeinu Shem will bless you with shefa, health. And of course, exercise is one of the key things to start, especially now that we started. We're starting to be a new person based on the time of Tu B'Shvat. Just like the trees are budding, our body now has the ability also to replenish itself and to become new people. It's getting warmer outside, hopefully, even though there's snow outside. It's already, we're feeling the birds chirping on Shabbos, eating away the crumbs that people left out. So we should have a beautiful week and a warm week and a happy week and a very healthy week. Hatzlacha.